Alright guys, a little update. It's Wednesday, October 29th today, off from work. Um, yeah, we had a slow weekend at camp last week. Ryan saw one doe. I didn't see anything. I only hunted Saturday morning and evening. I'm not going to be able to get back up to camp for at least probably a couple of weeks, so it's going to be prime rut here pretty soon. October 29th. Probably a really good pre-rut right now. Um, so I'm gonna go out back. I got a box blind out back on a clover plot. I'm gonna go take a look, make sure that's all ready to go. I got a tree stand out there that I know needs a new strap on it, so I'm gonna go take a look at that, put a new strap on it, make sure that's all ready to go, and then yeah, it's just me and little man today, so I'm gonna take him with me. We're gonna get some work done and yeah, see what we can do. Maybe get a night hunt in tomorrow or Friday night. So we'll see. But yeah, update you when we get out there. I believe the trick to this, and I mean driving in the side by side with a car seat, is you just gotta take it easy. I'm not trying to bash them around too much, but I got stuff I gotta get done. So let's go, kid. We're gonna get to work. You hanging out? All right, sit tight. All right, so I'm up in my box blind. I built this probably like 8, maybe 10 years ago. I don't hunt it that often just because I normally hunt up at camp. I did shoot my first deer out of it last year. It was just a spike horn. I had a first time I ever really even seen a deer out of this blind. I've always done the food plot through here, which if you can kind of see, doesn't really look like much of a food plot this year. When I did my oats and brassicas and everything in here last year, I put Whitetail Institute clover in with it, kind of in the assumption that I was going to have 0 time to do food plots this year, which is exactly how it worked out. I had no time to do food plots up at camp or out here. I didn't even brush hog this, but I'll show you when we get down. There's a ton of clover down through there, so yeah, I don't have any cameras out here. I have no intel. All I know is that sometime between November 1st and November 8th, I always have a big buck that comes in here, scent checking any does that might be in the area. There's a swamp off over here that sometimes I like to bed in. A hay field off over this way. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of do a little scouting, just walk down the field quick, see what it looks like. I got a stand on the other side of the field that I'm going to check. That's when I'm going to put the ratchet strap on. And yeah, I mean, blind's seen its better days. Some of the insulation's falling off the roof and everything. But hey, if it'll hide me from a deer, that's all that matters. The fun of trying to get ready to go hunting with a almost 3-month-old. So hey, we got to get them started early, you know, get them ready for this stuff. So as you can see, lots of clover in here. They definitely look like there's been some deer in here. Really tall weeds. Get that sun out of here. Some really tall weeds, and I can see where it looks like they've kind of walked through, knocked some stuff down. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna just take her buzz up through here with the side-by-side and see what it looks like on the other side. I mean, look at here, there's some browse right here. Look at all that browse. And I don't even, that might just be chicory. So I know it was like clover and chicory in there, and they've just absolutely hammered that. Look at all this browse. I don't even know what this is. This is just a weed, but they're browsing the crap out of it. Look at all the clover up in there. Yeah, kind of looks like I have a shot if I try to do a night hunt out here. Won't be able to tonight. My wife's working late, so gonna be me and little man hanging out at the house together, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I at least plan on getting out here once this weekend with the crossbow. It's still bow season here out behind my house. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll take a ride down, show you the other side of the field, show you that stand. So I just drove down through the food plot. The trail getting bottlenecked right here. Here, I'll walk down through over this way. Bottleneck's real tight right here. And then, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see the tower stand right there. Right there. And then if we come back this way, I got a stand. So this was really just what originally started as a bow stand on this side. Gave me a different option for winds during gun season, but it was mainly just for me to bow hunt back here. You can see ladder stand right there. I got to change the strap out on that one, but just driving down through the field, you know, the 100 yards that it is from here to that little tower stand, there is so much clover, so much chicory in here. So I'm kind of actually getting pumped about hunting out here. It looks like there's a lot of activity, kind of. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I'm gonna kind of take a walk. This kind of wraps and is like a U almost back up along the creek here, and I see a lot of clover in here. This is, I don't love coming out here. I wanted to come out last week when it was raining to do this, but you know, hey, with a 3-month-old, you don't really get time to do it when you want to. You get time to do it when you can. So this goes up, down along the creek this way. The creek right back here, stagnant right now, not much water moving through it. But I used to have another stand down there. I took it up to camp, but I might put like another blind or something like that down here on the opposite side, just for something else to do. There's almost always a big rub line going right down this trail. A lot of times I put my trail camera right down there, and that's almost always where I get the big buck that comes through here. Like I was talking about the first week in November, 8 days in November. So like right here, you can see the old one. Those might not even be that old. Those might be this year's. There's a fresh one right there, actually. Trail heading up into the swamp that way. So yeah, we'll see. I'm actually kind of getting a little bit excited. I'm normally never excited to hunt out here because, like I said, I've hunted out here my whole life. I grew up here, and I've killed deer. My family owns property all the way around ours here, but I've killed deer, you know, on my uncle's property. He owns a big farm and stuff like that all around, across the road at my other uncle's house. But until last year, I'd never killed a deer here on our own property that my family owns. So it was kind of exciting, even though it was just a little spike. Oh, look at this. Scrape. It's like something's been in here raking up. Kind of getting excited now. I don't know. What do you boys think? Like I said, I'm gonna check the weather. Looks like Saturday's not gonna be good. Maybe rain is what I hear, but I mean, hey, I shot my 7-point last year in a downpour, so I know that doesn't stop me, so I might not let it stop me either. But yeah, I'm gonna climb up this stand quick and change that strap out and be out of here. I don't want to make too much noise and pressure, and that's kind of why I'm leaving the side-by-side running. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be getting a hunt out here this week. Probably a few hunts over the next couple of weeks. Oh, here's another scrape right here. Literally 10 feet from my tree stand. Whew. I might be beg, borrowing, and stealing to get someone to watch my boy tonight to come out here, but it's gonna get a little warm this afternoon. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be out here, no doubt, here over the next few weeks, at least a few times, and I mean, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Rifle season opens up down here November, like 14th, 15th, 16th, something like that. Whatever that weekend is there in mid-November. And I mean, bow season's open right now. This is the first year we can use crossbows, and thank God, because I didn't shoot my vertical bow once this year, so I feel like it's cheating, but hey, if they let you do it, I'm gonna do it. So all right, guys, stay tuned. Sorry about not getting any posts out this past weekend when I was up at camp, but it was a slow weekend, crazy weekend. So yeah, stay tuned. I should be getting another video out here hopefully before this next weekend's over with. Thanks, guys.